Hello everyone, this is Debbie Henderson from Debbie's Designs. Welcome to my weekly Tea Time and Card. I'm just going to give it a few seconds for everyone to find me. Hold on a minute, I don't see you guys. Okay, I see you guys hopping on. There you go, I see Lori. Hi Lori. Okay, I think I'm on. So you guys, I forgot to come on last night. I had my counter all ready to go, and since I switched to Monday, I totally forgot. And you guys are very forgiving. So I'm going to be using the hot air balloon bundle today, which includes the dies. I've gone ahead and pre-cut a lot of my pieces already, and I'm also using the Sweetly Scripted stamp set. This is a new one for me. It's available in the online exclusives. I love the way these are long. You'll see how I use it on my two cards. Before I get going, I just want to talk a little bit while everyone's finding me about a creative activity that I posted about a week ago. So on my Facebook Stampin' Ink Designs group, we do a monthly challenge each month. And this month was all about trade cards. So I'm going to show you the trade card that I did and how I used the trade card. And then I'll show you the ones from the group that I was part of. So this was hold on, I want to make sure you guys can see me. Okay. So this is the trade card that I did. You can see that I used some die cut balloons and stars. So the trade card swap, the part of it is not the whole card. It's just this little section right here that's in the lemon lime twist. This right here, I made 5 of these. And then what you do with the trade cards, you put them on a card front. So I'll show you the ones that I've gotten. And I did get some bonus ones because I have some girls that always include me in their trade cards. Let me just dig these out. Okay. So this one, and our theme for this month was birthdays. I was getting low on birthday cards, so I thought it would be great to get them. So this one is from Linda Carver. She's got a lot of bling on hers, and I love that the gold foil really shines on the little, where she put the little celebrate. This one is from Karen LaVale, and she made a little oval, an oval cut and snuck the flowers in there by tucking them inside, along with this cute little bow. So you can see these are all the same size. I'm trying to think they're 3.5 by 2.5. So again, all you do is you take these and you make a card front and you stick them on the front. This one is from Myrtle Thorn. Look at the pretty branches. A lot of die cutting on this one. And there's some sparkle on some of these. So there was 5 in each group. My last one is from Vicki Meisner. Look at the cute little bird. And I love the sentiment. It's your big day. Just a little tiny sentiment and then this corner punch that looks really pretty. So these are the 5 in my group. And now I'm going to show you the bonus ones that I received. So Jennifer Walsh was in 2 groups and she sent me these 2. Aren't these cute? I don't have this cow set, and now I want it just because it's so cute. And she's got it on the little springy thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know what these are called, but I've seen them before because they see what they do when you fling the ears. And then the other 2 are from Janice Walsh. Look at the pretty dragonflies with some embossing underneath. And then this one has a flap on the top and it folds down. I love that. So it'd be like 2 cards in one. And oh, actually she gave me 3. There's another one. There's the 3rd one. What I like that she did with this one, she included a sheet of designer paper. So I could use either side. I could use the same one that she used or flip this over. So that would go right on my card front. And another thing that Janice did, she included a listing of what she used for supplies. So that's an option that you can use. Okay, so I'm going to be busy making some birthday cards. I am very low in my birthday card stash, so I'm so glad to get all of these. Okay, so tonight I'm making 2 pocket cards with you. And then what I did is I did both orientations. So you get the long this way, the portrait, and then the landscape. And on the inside, there's a little card that pulls out on both of these. So that's what I'm going to show you how to make today. So let me bring in the colors I'm using, Azure Afternoon and Melon Mambo. And the paper I am using coordinates with the hot air balloon set. It's called Lighter Than Air. And it's got such pretty colors. I want to show you the paper. So I'm going to do side one. So of course it's balloon themed. And what I like about this one, this package, I think there's 8 sheets of each because there's only 6 designs. So this is the one that I used on my cards that I just showed you. And then today with you, I'm going to use this one. Now let me flip these over. Get some clouds. So a lot of pastel colors. I love that. Okay, so there's the paper. Now let's get busy creating. I've gone ahead and die cut parts of the balloon, and I've already added some mini dimensionals on the back of each cloud. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on my counter. Watch those carefully so I don't lose them. And let me see, I'm going to bring one card in at a time. We're going to do the landscape one first. So what I did, I'll show you the card bases on both. I'm using the Azure Afternoon cardstock. So all you do is cut your card base like you normally would. So this one is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. And then I just folded this 1 1/4, I believe. 1 1/4 inches on the flap. You just fold it in the opposite direction. Same thing with this one, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And then fold this at 1 1/4 the same way. So let's go ahead and work on this one first. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I wanted the inside to be white. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that in place. And it goes right on the inside. And then I'm going to use tear and tape because we're creating a pocket. So you want the sides to be glued. So I'm going to add tear and tape really close to the edge because you want your card to slide in and out. Okay, so there's your 2 pieces of tear and tape. So you guys have to watch me do these twice, but they're actually, like I said, in different orientations. So now I'm going to fold that over. So this is ready to be used as a pocket. Let's do the inside first. So let me grab my inks, Azure Afternoon and Melon Mambo. I'm going to bring my pad in because I want to do the sentiment at the top, and look how long this is. It's actually made to pretty much go across a 5 1/2 inch piece. So I'm going to go ahead and ink that up, stamp that at the top, and then I'm going to do the balloon. Now the balloon, I did this small section first. Need to leave room at the bottom for the basket. Next is Melon Mambo. Wait, I got the wrong one. Hold on. I dug the wrong one out. I need this one. I almost made a boo-boo. So I don't need that large one. That's going to fit right here. Just like that. Then we're going to do the little basket. And there's my balloon. So now I'm going to glue that to... Oh, I need to give you the size of these. Okay, this is Fresh Freesia. It is 4 1/2 by 3 1/2. And the white layer is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So we're going to glue that down. And then, of course, I left a little room there to put a message to the recipient, and that slides right inside. And when I place mine, I place it so that it's even around all three sides. So now we're going to go ahead and glue the fresh freezer to the flap. That is 4 inches by 1. That's going to go right on the flap. And then we have the designer paper, and it is 4 by 4, I believe. Yes, 4 by 4. Oops, hold on. I got to go get a refill. We should have had one ready. I usually check those to make sure they're full when I get going, but I forgot this time. I'm a little rusty, you guys. Did you see that? My paper went right on my ink pad. So I get some ink on it. I'm going to put it right at the top and hopefully it'll cover. Now I want to glue the flap down. There, we covered the ink. So there's the front of my card. You can see I use the different patterns. Now I'm going to do the ribbon. The ribbon I'm using is actually the sheer ribbon combo pack. It comes in 3 colors. I did use yellow on the first card. I'm going to use pink this time. And I'm just going to wrap that around the whole card. Hold on, I got to flip this over. And I'm just going to tie that into a double knot. Now when I do just a knot like this, I like to use the mini glue dots just so it doesn't move on me. Okay, there's my bow, or my knot, I mean. And then I'm going to take my mini glue dot. I'm just going to use one. I'm going to scrunch it up. And I'm going to put it right under that knot. Okay, so now I need to do my balloons. I do have 2, since I'm doing 2 cards, I'm going to go ahead and stamp both of them. And then I will have to cut with my machine. So Melon Mambo. And let me get my machine out. I'm going to cut both of them while I get the machine out. Let me get my die. So the die is this big one. And so look, you guys, this is a set of 16 and I've already lost one. I lost the one that cuts this size. I must have put it in the wrong case. I know I'll find it eventually. Let me go ahead and use some tape to hold that down. Okay, so I'm going to cut both of these. So I'll be done with the machine. So you guys, because I keep sort of messing up the times that I come on. Either I can't because I have a meeting, or like last night, I totally forgot. My counter was ready for you guys and I totally forgot to come in here and do my video. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm so busy lately with meetings and stuff. So I'm not even going to say every Monday. I'm just going to pick a day when I don't have anything and I'll let you know ahead of time when I go live. Okay, here's my second one. So let me get this out of the way. Okay, so there's my 2 balloons. Now we're going to assemble. I'm going to show you how pretty. This is the detail die that goes on both balloons, little scallops. And then we have, I gotta get all my pieces, a little basket. And I've got one missing. Where'd it go? Okay, and then this is the part that goes down here. I have a little basket missing. I don't know where it went. I'll just glue it on later. That's okay. And I'm going to use the liquid glue and try to just add a little bit on each edge. And that fits right in this white space right here that you see. I'm going to press this down. And then for the little basket, which I have one missing, I'm going to cut these little knobby things on the end. And I'm going to put just a little bit of glue on the top and the bottom. I wanted the color to peek out. So when I find the other one, I know it's here somewhere, I'll glue it to the back of the basket. Now we're going to glue this to the top, or the bottom part of the basket, not the top. And that goes right about there. So you can see how easy it is to create a balloon. It's got 4 different pieces on it. So let's go ahead and do the second one. Let me look under here in case, nope, it's not there. If you guys see it, just let me know where it is. I cannot see it. Of course, I have a camera in front of me also. So here's number 2. That fits right in this white space. Here's the basket part without the basket, without the purple basket on the back, or fresh freesia. I'll sneak it in there. I'll cut another one if I have to, and I'll sneak it in there. Because you know I always draw a name for these cards, so I'm not going to give you a card without the color peeking through. Okay, let me bring this back in. Now I'm going to glue the balloon with dimensionals. And like I said, I can just slide that under when I find it. I'm always so careful not to lose anything, but I seem to always misplace something. Okay, that's going to go right here. And the clouds, I die cut 6. So I'm using the 2 largest ones and 1 small one. I'm going to tuck that under. So I'm in a kick of making birthday cards only because my stash is very low right now. Okay, and there's this one. Okay, so there's the first card. Let me tuck this in. Tuck that back in. Now let's move on to number 2. And it's the same idea, except your pieces are going to be different lengths because of the different orientation. So this is card number 2. So let's go ahead and glue the designer paper. Now this one is 5 1/4 by 2 3/4. You know where I'll probably find that basket is probably on the floor. Okay, there's my designer paper. Now I'm going to do the white. That goes on the inside. And again, we're going to add tear and tape to each side. So thanks to all of you guys on Facebook that participated in the trade card swap. I'm seeing pictures already on our group page. And you guys do such great work. I just love seeing everybody's designs. Okay, that's going to fold down. Oh my, look what I just did. Now we're going to fold the flap down by gluing it. And then this piece is 5 1/4 by 1 inch, fresh freesia. That's going to go on the flap. So you can decide if you like the landscape or the portrait, or if you want to do both. Now let's go ahead. I think I had the ribbon stopping at the other end. I kind of swapped it over. So the first card, the ribbon, the knot is on the right side. This one is on the left side. Just to change things up a bit. And I did the balloon on opposite sides as well. Okay, there's my double knot. Again, I'm going to add a glue dot. Scrunch it up. And then let me move this over just a little bit, and I'm going to add that under the knot. Okay, now the balloon. And you can tell me, which pattern do you like better? Do you like the diagonal stripes or the little diamond shapes? I just love the colors in this paper. It's beautiful. Okay, now this one is going to go on this side, like so. Oh, Lori says she likes the stripes better. I think I do too. Jean likes the stripes. I think I got a little bit of glue on my cloud here. Let me see if I can get that off. There, I got it. One more. And for the inside, now this one measures different from the first card. This one is 4 3/4 by 3.5. And the white piece is 4.5 by 3.25. It's going to look like this. So let me grab my pad of paper again. And put that right at the top. Now we're going to do the balloon with the smaller one. And on the right side this time, Melon Mambo. And my little basket. And then we're going to glue that to the Fresh Freesia layer. All right, I just lost my tape runner right here. So that goes right on here, and then this one will tuck into that for a completed card. So again, I make sure that everything is lined up evenly around the sides and the top. Let me move all of this over. And I'm going to go cut another basket. So there's the first card with the 2 patterns. Put this one back inside. And there's the second card. So I hope you like my project for today. And the stamp set again was the Hot Air Balloon Bundle, which does include the dies. And the Sweetly Scripted, which is a new set in our online exclusive. So make sure you guys on the online exclusives don't wait, because some of those are while supplies last. So if you like this, make sure you buy it right off. So thanks so much for joining me. I will let you know what day I'll be on next week. And I hope you guys have a good week. See you later. Bye-bye.